Hey guys, you're watching Keeping It Real with Vasavi, and today's question comes from Vanessa, who says, Vasavi, I want to take responsibility for my life, but I cannot seem to stop blaming myself or others. How do I know when I'm taking responsibility versus blaming? Okay, so Vanessa, that's a really great question. When you're taking responsibility or when you're taking ownership of a situation or whatever's going on, there is no right or wrong. So that's the number one thing. Okay, responsibility has nothing to do with you being right and the other person being wrong or you being wrong and vice versa. And there's a distinct flavor of blame, right? When there's blame, there's judgment, there's criticism, and there's total victimization. And actually, when you're taking responsibility, you can actually feel it. Just try this, next time you're faced with a situation, when you are actually taking ownership, you will actually feel yourself expand. What I mean by that is you'll actually feel like there's possibility and that you can actually do something and you actually have control and power over the situation and you can remedy whatever the situation is. And when you're taking blame or when you're giving blame or when you're accepting it for yourself, you will literally feel it. You will feel yourself shrink and get small. And I think the number one thing, the way I know when I'm taking responsibility and taking ownership, the conversation moves forward, right? So when you're taking responsibility for something that's going on and you're completely just having a bird's eye view and you're like, okay, I see what happened. I see how I've created this. Okay, how are we gonna make this situation better? Let's move it forward. That's the number one indicator for me. There's actually a forward moving conversation as opposed to staying stuck in blame, staying stuck in judgment and criticism and just kind of totally just taking it upon yourself and being victimized by the situation. So I want to hear from you guys. How do you know when you're taking responsibility? What does it look like? What are some of the things that you're saying to yourself? What does it feel like when you're taking responsibility? If you want more free weekly Keeping It Real videos right to your inbox, go sign up at my website, vasavikumar.com. And until next time, keep it real.